Welcome to this second video. In this lesson I want to provide an overview of the topics that are relevant to the two LPIC-1 exams. I will show you where you can get detailed information and we will look at which topics are most important. So we take a look at the official website of LPI. It is lpi.org and we click here on certifications and then we see the item LPIC-1 and we click on this. Now we are on the LPIC-1 page. First we get an overview. What is important here is the current version, namely version 5. Linux is always changing. There are always new things that are added and old things that are no longer used. LPI also adapts the topics accordingly. The most current exam version when recording this video is version 5.0. All topics from version 5.0 are discussed in detail in this course, of course. If one day LPI publishes a new version of the exam catalog, for example version 5.5 or version 6, this course will be updated to the new exam catalog promptly so that this course is always kept up to date. In brackets, we see the exam codes 101-500 and 102-500. These are the exam codes, so there are 2 exams to be taken and passed in order to receive the Linux Administrator certificate. Of course, this course covers the topics for both exams. We see here that we don't need a certificate to get the LPIC-1 certificate. So with the LPIC-2 certificate, it would be different. For example, here you could not take an exam unless you have a valid LPIC-1 certificate. The certificate is valid for 5 years. After 5 years, the exams would have to be repeated in order to receive an updated certificate. Below you will find some information on the prices in the respective countries, in which languages the exam can be held, and a rough overview of the topics that you have to master. But let's look at these topics in detail now. We first click on 101-500. And here we find a detailed overview of the individual topics. Since there are really many topics, we will not address every single topic now, but only select 2 or 3 topics as examples and briefly show how you can use this information for yourself. The individual topics are divided into large subject areas. The first big topic is topic 101, System Architecture. Within the topic System Architecture, we find 3 subtopics. Everything that starts with 101 belongs to the subject of system architecture. So the first topic would be 101.1, determine and configure hardware settings. We see a brief description here. Candidates should be able to determine and configure fundamental system hardware. Below we see the key knowledge areas with the topics that you have to master for the exam, namely enable and disable integrated peripherals, differentiate between the various types of mass storage devices, determine hardware resources for devices, tools and utilities to list various hardware information, for example LS-USB, LS-PCI, and so on, tools and utilities to manipulate USB devices, conceptual understanding of ZFS, UDEF, and dbus. And here we find a list of commands or paths or files that we should know for the test, namely in this case sys, so the sys directory, the prods directory, the def directory, modprobe is a command, the command lsmod, the command lspci, and the command lsusb. The point wait is also extremely interesting. In this case we see 2, wait 2. 2 in this case actually means that 2 questions from this topic are asked in the exam. Let's look at the next topic, topic 101.2, boot the system. Weight here is 3, so we are asked 3 questions on this topic during the exam. So you already know beforehand which topic you should look at very intensively and which one you may not have to deal with in such detail. Of course, I recommend learning everything in detail firsthand. It's still the easiest. The next big main topic is topic 102, Linux installation and package management. There are 6 subtopics here, namely 102.1, design hard disk layout, install a boot manager, manage shared libraries, use Debian package management, use RPM and Yum package management, and Linux as a virtualization guest. This is followed by topic 103, GNU and Unix commands. You will have to learn most of the commands from this subject area. You will notice this at first glance. So here you can compare. Here we have 5 commands, 4 commands here, 5, and so on. And now let's look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And here again, some commands. And here more commands. So you really have to learn many commands in this area. The last main topic for this first exam 101-500 is the topic devices, Linux file systems and file system hierarchy standard. If you have learned these topics, have practically applied them and have mastered all commands, file names and paths, then you can register for the first exam 101-500. If you have passed this exam, you will continue with the preparation for the second exam. Let's take a quick look. So we choose this one here, 102.500. And you see here the first main topic is topic 105, shells and shell scripting. Here too we see the subcategories, the key knowledge areas, the individual commands that we have to be able to do, and again the weight here 4. And let's scroll further down. So topic 106, user interfaces and desktops, 107, administrative tasks, 108 is essential system services, 109, networking fundamentals, and topic 110, security. This would then be the final topic for exam 102-500. I think we don't have to look at every single topic in detail. We will do that in the course anyway. So you now know what topics to expect. Take a look at it and then we will go straight to the practice.
Hey, thank you very much for watching the video. You are awesome. If you like the video, press the like button, subscribe for more latest updates like this, and hit the bell icon so you get constant updates.